Good morning, guys. You know, typically I would let this stuff play out because I love the OST just as much as anyone else. However, today we are short on time because I am getting here late. Had to help my wife get her shit together to go on a small trip. And of course, you know, one of us is always faster than the other. So I don't have as much time to play this morning as I typically would, but that's okay. We're gonna still get into it regardless of that. Wait, where the hell? Come back, Witcher. Okay, there we go. So I did play some of this game offline yesterday, but I did record it, so I'm just gonna upload that and add that to the overall playlist a little bit later today at some point. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta, like, you still want to play, but, like, you know, you just don't want to be live on stream, so that happens.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
Okay, so you don't know where I left off because you haven't seen that recorded video yet, but essentially we did a couple side quests. We're heading back to Regis with the Spotted White's saliva. We lifted the curse, by the way. I did not kill the Spotted White because what the fuck. Not only is that just like an atrocious war crime kind of thing to do, but also
the White Wolf himself.
Hold on, sorry, she like threw me off. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to monologue here. In addition to the fact that it's just extremely fucked up, it also, if you lift that curse, then it checks off the wisdom bit for another quest that you do where you have to essentially, what's the best way to put this? You have to meet the Chivalric Code, okay, and part of that is wisdom, and by lifting the curse on the Spotted White rather than killing the Spotted White, you're demonstrating wisdom, so... Okay, we also...
himself.
Girl, you literally live here with me. We finally stopped in at Corvo Bianco. We met Barnabas Basil, who is my second favorite character in The Witcher. And we gave him 5,000 gold, which is not a little amount of money. We gave him 5,000 gold to do some refurbishing at Corvo Bianco. So we're going to wait for him to do that. And while we're waiting for him to do that, we're going to go see Regis. You can see I've been a busy girl, but not busy enough to clear all this up. But don't worry. Fear not. We're going to get to it. Visit Guillaume. What? I didn't do that? I need to do that. I really got to do that. Okay. Shit. I'm so excited. There's so much to do. And in fact, you know, this particular expansion, I love it more than any other expansion because it just feels like everything that CD Projekt Red learned from the base game, even from the Hearts of Stone DLC, all of that just technical knowledge and prowess got poured into Blood and Wine. And the side quests are just like fucking on point. So, okay, anyway, let's go back to the main quest. We're gonna report back to Regis. Fucking love Regis, dude. I think the next bit with him is that, you're gonna go to the castle and he's gonna, you know, lock himself in the cage and, you know, that whole thing is gonna happen. We might do some side quests before that happens, but again, this morning I just don't have that much time before I have to go to work, but I am an obsessive freak, so that means even if I don't have the full, you know, like hour, 2 hours that I typically have, like I'm still here for the little bit of time I do have. Okay. I love this graveyard. Okay, you haven't seen it yet because I haven't uploaded the video, but if you look at the gravestones, Forger of the best plate this side of the Yaruga. I think these might be devs that are on these gravestones, so that's just like ultra funny. Alright, let's see what the hell was going on in here. Knocking shit over. Wait, hold on. I didn't even look at this before. The Wizard of Moocap Tower. Do you think that's from like his D&D game?
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
I did, indeed.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why?
I like that word,
I mean, you'll still be
rabidity.
you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay, I don't think we actually have time for this morning, so I'm gonna hold off on
Little
this.
expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Okay. So basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna lock him in a cage and then tease him with the scent of blood until he literally absolutely loses his fucking shit. And that's gonna take a bit. We do get some really good armor out of that too, which is nice and fun. But before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and do maybe a couple other side quests, time allowing. How the fuck do I get out of here?
There's something here.
Whoa,
Need
there
to use
is?
the eye.
Oh, huh. What? I didn't know that. Oh, I did know that. It's been a long time. Okay, hold on. What do we have in here? Flowers. A sword. Okay. A knight's oath. Here rests Sir Raymond of Gishen. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on the stone through the ages. Or, and hear me out, I could help you with that. Which is what just happened. Can we even like use this sword yet? Let's take a look. No, of course we fucking can't. Level 41. That's when we can use this sword. I have never been told so resoundingly to screw off before in my life. Okay, let's look at a secondary quest. Go to the place where the auction will be held. Found an appeal of a ducal clerk. The clerk was seeking all manners of vagabonds, knights errant, and mercenaries. The posting did not seem to be an offer of Witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn about this mystery job. You know what? What level are we with? Level 37? Knight for hire. Okay. Oh, too high for us. This one. This one actually helps us with the erudite sword as well that we want to get. So actually, let's go see him. the main thing that you need to do and that you need to keep in mind for that particular quest is if you want it to count towards the erudite sword, always follow whatever Vivienne's wishes are. If you promise that you're not going to betray her secret to anyone or tell her secret to anyone, do not tell anyone her secret, okay? Just don't fucking do it. You shouldn't do it anyway, because what the fuck, but I understand that, you know, you may play it and think, okay, well, you know what, she's just like, you know, she thinks that he's not gonna love her if he knows what she is. That's not the case. She literally does not want him to know, so please do not blab her business. Excuse me, small child. Small beefy child. Damn, what are they fucking feeding you guys around here? Girl, back up. Fucking bouncer at the door. Okay, here we go. We could have checked on him after we took care of the Shalimar, but I was very eager to progress with the rest of the story.
All is in order.
Oh, it isn't on there.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Bet you do. It's not like we haven't saved your ass twice already.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
He is right, but frankly, it's none of his business.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery?
That's the way to win
befitting of a
her.
knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one
Guy's an
evening
idiot.
I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly...
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Something like that.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivienne's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Oh my god. Geralt's like, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this shit, and he's like, bitch, no, you did not hear the sound that she made.
Tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learned, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Okay, I gotta be real. I don't think he would have won the tourney. Okay, when we meet him, he's in over his head. Okay, when we meet him a second time, he's in over his head. So, like, frankly, dude, you weren't gonna fucking win the tourney anyway.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Okay, yeah, we need more money.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Let's see. Whoa, he's giving us 5. Jesus, Geralt. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be greedy, man. Okay, alright, hold on. 20 extra. 20 extra. Just call it a tip. Call it a tip.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Doesn't have heaps of coin. Yeah, right, dude. 500 coins is like, woo! Oh, look, there she is.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Did we do the practice? I don't know if there's like any additional content that's actually interesting from this, so you know what? Let's go for it.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
We're gonna go on a little
contest shall pit you against another
little day
for
date
best time and score.
with this
He
dude,
who
bro.
hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when
Right?
you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Okay, he doesn't know who Cupid is. Okay. We don't have to
Hit the
win.
red targets.
We just have to not get disqualified, you know? This is good because it'll give us an idea of what to expect. Ah ha ha ha. Oh wait. Okay, I was like, dude, I think the ones on the ground like already fell. We don't have to do those again, right?
Once more?
Nah, bro, I got it.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts,
This
were
guy
I
thinks
you,
we
I
need
would
to
train on
train.
the
Can you
race
believe
course
that?
ahead of all else.
Okay.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
I agree that doing extra training
The
is
tourney's
absolutely
race differs from
necessary.
others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a
Excuse me.
race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Anyway, it is a little insulting that a guy whose life you saved twice is like, hey, you should train. Okay, are we there yet? Okay, here we go.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite the challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Okay. It's definitely good that we decided to do this then, because now we know what to expect. Because if we went into this not knowing what to expect, Jesus Christ. Okay, do we go this way first? I have no idea. Here we go, here we go. I hope he just automatically leans. Okay, he does. Oh no, I have a cheek itch. Hold on. Ah, it's a massive one. Okay, thank you. This one I may not do that well at, honestly. But we'll try it. Bah! Off with your head. Okay, okay, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Ah! Got it, okay. Come on, Geralt, giddy up. Okay, hold on, we got another one here. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, cool. Alright, we have a good idea of it.
So,
Watch me forget this by tonight, though.
Do you wish to ride again?
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Combat training. Hell yeah.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Come with me.
Are we fighting him with his
Team
busted up
other
arm?
knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
The gods have sent a beast as punishment for...
Why did she have to scream like that, dude? Did you have to hit those notes? Oh, sorry, lady.
No man knows can't pull one over on me, whenever you are. The air here is such that one is never...
Stand at the center of the training ground. A
Okay.
knight will approach and challenge you.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm standing. Oh. You called me a what? Can we block that? Nice, we can.
From the right! Now!
Guessing no Witcher signs, which is fair, honestly. Oh.
Come on!
My guy, none of y'all bitches stand a chance. Okay.
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Dude, I fight monsters for a living. What do you mean? Alright.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you
He's like,
must go to
"Oh,
the inscription.
okay."
tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Ah, no, not the paperwork. Oh, you have to enter, under a name. So, if you choose to enter as yourself, that will count towards your honor, which counts towards the erudite sword quest as well. Which, frankly, if we're going to all this trouble, like, you know, kind of want the recognition.
And our knights would chop liver.
Why are there so many children here? What does this say? Is this the thingy? Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. So these are the names of the people in the tourney, I guess? That's cool. Hello, sir. What is this?
Flows in the veins.
Note from the tourney scribe. I want to know what they had to say. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Joining us for the 3rd time in a row. Okay, so this just gives you information has transferred his place in the tourney to another knight. Okay, just gives you information on the tourney itself.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally.
Yo, is that the guy that we took the balls back from earlier? You guys haven't seen that because I haven't uploaded the video yet, but it's the it's the same character model if it's not the same person.
We must first see to formalities, however.
Ah, it's a different voice, okay.
At Guillaume's request,
That would be funny.
I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really?
Oh yeah,
What
we
did you
get a
come up
shield.
with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
Ooh.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Okay, I will say, Ravix, the armor, very, very cool, but I want to enter as Geralt. But hold on, let's see what he has to say.
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
He's like, I know, motherfucker. I do actually think I like the armor a little bit better, but again.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Okay. And as promised, we're joining as Geralt.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
We're gonna hang that in our
case,
house.
Thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Ooh, I didn't hear anything about prizes.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title.
Ooh.
Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith.
That's not the sword that I'm talking about. That's not the erudite sword.
Brought all the way from Nazaire.
But I will take it if we can get it. What about the vows? Didn't hear about that.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Oh, what are we gonna vow on? Okay.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Devolric. Okay, that's how you
Splendid.
say it?
In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Ooh. What are our options? Heron on my lady's love. I still swear on her illustrious highness's garter. I think that's a little bit disrespectful, so you know what? We're gonna go full on. I'm a knight, okay? So you always gotta swear on your lady's love.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
Yo, Yennefer be into that.
May the gods succor you in your
She'd try to act
endeavors
like she
to
wasn't, but
overcome.
she'd really like that.
Sign here, please, then fill out these forms.
God,
That is
paperwork.
all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Damn, that armor is pretty fine. I really like this armor. I do like the yellow and black a bit better, but this one's really nice. Alright, unfortunately, guys, that's all the time I have for this morning. Oh my god, will you please save? I will be back probably about 5 p.m. tonight, and we'll get into the rest of this. We'll get into the tourney, we'll do some side quests, we'll do some main content. We're gonna go absolutely wild. So thank you for stopping in if you did, and have yourself an excellent freaking Monday.